Okay, hello. I'm going to give you a couple of my 5-star reads of the last couple of months that I could not put down and that I loved so much. Now these are 3 of them are thrillers and 1 of them is a fantasy book. Okay, so for the first book, it is Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. I think I'm saying that right. And it is about a young girl that suffered with drug addiction, that was trying to get clean, that decided to be a live-in nanny for a family. And the young boy that she was nannying for decided to draw very interesting pictures. Now, the cool thing about this book is these pictures are actually drawn in this book, and the pictures get better as the book goes on. I could not put this down, and there's an insane twist at the end. Okay, the second book is Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. This is the one fantasy book. Now, it is about a young girl where her mother dies and her sister kind of disappears and she ends up in Phantasma. So she has to go to Phantasma to save her sister. But the only thing is Phantasma is a part of a bunch of games, and the only way you win is if you come out alive. So the only way that she can save her sister is to complete all of these games and come out alive. But the cool thing is it's you don't want to fall in love in this book. That's what the warning is you don't want her to fall in love. So it's like a love story, fantasy, a little darker, but it is so good. Okay, the next book is The Tenant by Freida McFadden. This is my first Freida McFadden book that I've ever read, and it was also a 5-star read. This is another book that I started and I just could not put down. I think I read it in literally one day. I just banged right through it. It's about a young couple that decides to get a tenant to save some rent. Now, the only twist is the tenant starts to make the husband go crazy and he thinks that something is wrong with her. And there also is a really big twist at the end, and it is so good. And I know this now has opened my Freida McFadden journey, and I know I'm going to continue reading her after this book. Okay, lastly is The Silent Patient. I've had this on my shelf for years and I just decided to pick it up, and this is another one I read in one day. I could not put this book down. It was absolutely incredible. It is about a young girl that watches her husband get murdered. She's an artist and she goes silent after the murder and she does not tell anyone what happened. So she ends up in an institution, and this new therapist tries to figure out why she's silent and tries to get her to talk. However, there's a really big twist at the end as well. This is one of the books that my mouth was open when the twist happened. Like, I wish there was a second book to this. Another book that is absolutely incredible. Anyways, thank you so much for listening to my 5-star reads of the last couple of months. You definitely need to pick these up if you're a thriller fantasy reader. I could not get enough of these, and I will not stop talking about them.